How's it going, everybody? My name is B, and welcome back to your altcoins. Today, we have to talk about the market. We have to talk about what's happening right now in the market, and we have to remain calm because the market is crashing. Oh my God, is the market going down? Remember in the beginning of January, we were at a high, what was this? 800 billion, 830 billion. That was the high. And everything was beautiful. Everything was in the green. Everything was up from the beginning of January. We went on from January 1st at $589 billion, a almost $200 billion run. If you think from Christmas Eve, from Christmas, it pretty much is a $200 billion run, if not more. So now where are we? From a high of 830 billion, we sit at 594 billion. More than a $200 billion loss. So, what's going on? What's happening? Is this outside influence? Is this whales selling everything they've ever held? Who knows? It could be a combination of a bunch of things. And it usually is. It's usually never just one individual thing triggering a landslide, unless that one individual thing is an earth-shattering piece of news. So we take a look at the market, and things are up in the past hour. That's nice, right? Because everything was really, really low. Things are up in the past hour. That's a sign of optimism. But in the past 24 hours, the past 7 days, things are down. This one's big. Bitcoin going below $13,000. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Because when Bitcoin is going down, confidence in altcoins goes down. And when Bitcoin is soaring, people want to pull money out of altcoins and put them into Bitcoin. So it's nice. Altcoins, which we're interested in here on your altcoins are fantastic when Bitcoin's kind of chilling, when Bitcoin is consolidating. That's when altcoins have room to play. Now, the only C's of green we have are NEO and EOS. And again, do not buy into NEO or EOS when they're doing well. Do not buy into anything. That is always the easiest advice to give anyone who wants to get investing in cryptocurrency is do not invest in the greens. This right here, all this red in the past 24 hours, I love it. I love it. I see an opportunity. I see a chance. I see a moment where I can be like, ho, 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 everything's 30% off. I love it. So, instead of freaking out, because I have some money invested, not a whole lot. Again, my fiat is not clearing because I need to have my account verified. I sent in my driver's license. I've sent in my information. They're taking a lifetime to verify me so I can start withdrawing my fiat. I personally am kind of happy right now because most of my fiat is not tied into crypto. Some is, a little bit here, a little bit there, a few $100s, nothing crazy. But right now, all my stuff is down. And all my suggestions are down. If we think about all the coins that we've talked about over the past 2 weeks, all of this makes me look like an absolute fool. And I'm fine with that. Because when I make these suggestions, I'm not saying, yo guys, we're going to flip this in 2 weeks and make $1 billion. No. I'm talking about investing for the long term. I talk about projects where I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool. I feel this is underpriced. I think you might want to invest in this. I think this has a future. That's how I talk on this channel. So you're an investor. We're going to talk about you now. You're an investor. You're looking at the sea of red. And you're thinking, oh my God, everything's going down. Everything's dying. Should I invest? Should I pull out? Patience. If you're thinking about investing, you should be drooling right now. This is like going to your favorite prime store, your favorite expensive store, and all your favorite deals are 30% off. That's what you should be thinking about right now. Oh my God. That sweet sweater I loved the other day, it's 30% off. That awesome leather jacket I loved the other day, it's 30% off. That's how you should be thinking right now. So, let's take a look. Let's look around and see what interests me and maybe what might interest you guys at a discount. Ripple at $1.43. Now, a lot of people are not very interested in Ripple because Ripple is not quite a decentralized solution. They're very centralized around banks. So some people don't like the premise of Ripple. If you believe in the relative strength and interest of Ripple from banks, you might want to invest in that as a long-term hold. Cardano is going to be a platform much like Ethereum and much like NEO, where other coins can be built on the Cardano platform. So right now, at a $17 billion market cap, under 70 cents might be a good, very long-term bet, because as Cardano releases its platform, as platforms and coins are built on Cardano, and as those platforms go into ICO, they're going to need Cardano to buy into them. That's the beauty of these platforms. Anything built on the Ethereum platform requires Ethereum in the ICO to buy into them. Anything built on the NEO platform, like right now, there's a lot of really hot ICOs. That's why NEO is up right now. That's why NEO is up right now. A lot of hot ICOs are built on NEO. So there's a lot of interest there. So if Cardano can follow through on its promise of being a platform to build other coins on, it might be a good idea to get in now. But again, do your own research. Litecoin at $200. Whew, that makes me very happy. That's exciting. I like Litecoin at $200. I don't know about you guys, but I like it at $200. It is still, to this day, one of the easiest and fastest ways to transfer fiat into crypto, Litecoin, and then transfer Litecoin to an exchange into whatever currency you want. Bitcoin into whatever, Ethereum into whatever. I love buying Litecoin and then transferring it for its transfer speed. It's amazing. Moving down the list, Tron is at 6 cents. What? So everyone knows my little Tron story, right? I was looking. I'll quickly go over my little Tron story to give you guys some context. Boom. So Tron, here's a quick snapshot of Tron when I was playing with it, right? Going up, consolidating, going up, consolidating, going up, consolidating, going up, consolidating, over and over and over and over. So I'm looking at this history of rising and consolidation, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I bought in at 3 cents, and I had pretty much all my tiny little investment at the time bought in at 3 cents. And I thought to myself, okay, if this goes up and shows some signs of consolidation, maybe I'll get out of it. So it went up to 6 cents. Right up here, right around here. So I'm looking at this and I'm doing my research. I'm thinking to myself, man, it's 2x since I've put into it. I better get out of this. It's showing some signs that it's not sustainable and it's not consolidable. And then after that, the rest is history. It goes up to a high of 28 cents, almost 10x my investment. So now, here we sit. And Tron, right this second, is where I was when I got out. Tron is now as low as when I got out of Tron for fear of it dipping. It did dip. I wasn't technically wrong. It just took a whole lot longer than I expected and went a whole lot higher than I expected. So now Tron is down at the 6 cent range, sometimes lower than the 6 cent range. When is this ride going to end? When is Tron going to finally stop? I have nothing to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's amazing how far it's dropped. It's amazing how far consumer confidence in this product has dropped. Is this a good time to buy into Tron at 6 cents? I don't know. I am not even going to pretend to know because this has shown no sign of slowing down. It should meet some resistance right here in that 7-8 range, but it didn't. It dropped to the 6 cent range. So again, I don't know what to tell you guys. And that's a good way to summarize basically what we're talking about here in this market crash. Guys, this is a long-term investment. This is a long-term play. Don't try and day trade unless you're educated and very comfortable in day trading. If you do, don't listen to me. You know what you're doing. But for those of us who are very casual people who are just getting into the space, day trading is a death sentence. Day trading can get us in trouble. So if you want to go to your favorite YouTuber, your favorite person who gives you advice, you want to get mad at them because Verge is down 50% in the past 7 days, or that Quantum is down 21% in the past 7 days. You really shouldn't, because if you think about this logically, pretty much everything is very, very far down from when we were suggesting. Everyone was all hyped up in January. Oh, this is amazing. This bull run's amazing. The bull run has slowed right down to a crawl. And now we're in a bit of a waiting game. We wait to see what happens. And all we can do is take a look at history and have that help us figure out where to go next. So over the course of time, if we look at the prices of the market, it dipped right here really hard on December 22nd and bounced right back up. Can we expect something similar? Possibly. Very good chance of expecting something similar. Very good chance of people going, oh, well, wait a minute, maybe we should get back into this. And what I'm going to do to end this video, talking about the red ocean we're looking at right now, is I'm going to give you a little bit of historical context, right? We are looking here. This is what we're staring at right now. Everyone's staring at this. Everyone's staring at that giant rise out of Christmas where we gained like $200 billion. And now everyone's seeing this uncertainty and then this crash. Everyone's looking here, and this is where everyone's tunnel focused on. Let's go back in history a little bit. Here's another stretch of time. This past summer, from July to September, a total rise from 86 billion all the way up to 168 billion. We're talking like a $100 billion growth in August. Just insane growth of a time. And then dropping. And at that time, if you were looking at this snapshot, you're sitting there going, oh my God, how are we going to recover from such growth? How are we going to recover from this downward trend? Is crypto over? This downward trend is showing that crypto can go to zero. Problem is, the people at the time in summer didn't know what was about to happen. Here that is. Here's that crazy climb and that crazy drop right here. So what I'm starting to tell you is, will there 100% be another time a year down the road where this place is going to spike like even more crazy, reverting what we're looking at now into a molehill? I can't guarantee it. All I can say is that if you believe in cryptocurrency, if you believe in the concept of the blockchain, and if you believe in the projects you've invested in, you just got to hold. Even one of the greatest investors of our time, Warren Buffett, would say, only buy something that you'd be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. So that is the end of the video. And as always, thank you very much for watching.